Hi guys, welcome back to Motorsport Manager. I had recorded this pretty much straight after the last episode, but as you can see I'm a little bit more awake. I've actually had something to eat now and we're about an hour further on, so hopefully you'll get a bit more out of me. We've got a race in Rio today. I've fitted our new engines. Still not quite where they need to be, but obviously they're at better quality than our previous ones, so hopefully that'll help us out. We are still working on the performance. It should take, well, they won't be at full whack, neither will the brakes or the suspension until after the next race, but they should be there ready for the race, hopefully for the race after that. What else have I done? Oh yeah, I've made some new gearboxes, or should I say we're designing some new gearboxes now. They won't be available just yet, but we've got two of them coming, so that's always helpful. We've got two gearboxes coming of a decent quality. Well, I say decent, better than what we got. So, I can only apologise for the last episode. As I say, I'm a little bit limited for time at the minute, so I need to smash some bits out. Also, at this point, I forgot to mention it in the last episode. We are at 100 subscribers now. I think it was 105 last I looked. So thank you again to everyone for subscribing. Obviously, if you're enjoying the content, brilliant, fantastic. I'm glad you are. I do appreciate it massively. And now we've got a nice, shiny new custom URL. Always good. Let's get this car setup sorted out. Of course, the custom URL is just Cakeman Plays. Sort of YouTube come up and sort of like, when right, here's your custom URL. And it was like, why don't you use this? It was just Cakeman. I'm like, could do. But this is Cakeman Plays. So there we are, Cakeman Plays. Why did I change the? Oh right, yeah, I know why. It's fine, don't worry. I'm just talking to myself at this point. That's what I normally do. That's pretty much where it needs to be, isn't it? Yeah. Let's confirm that. Let's get these guys out there. Damn it. There's going to be a bit of rain in a bit, but it's fine. Oh crap, coming off the game now. So we'll see what we can get going around here. We'll stick them on attack and overtake. We have got rain coming in. Quite a bit of rain by the looks of things. But we'll get something sorted out regarding that. Let's get these guys in. They're on their way in now. They've ran out of fuel. That's because we've just been pushing it too hard. I'm not going to worry about getting any inters or anything like that on. We're just going to have them do what they need to do. Come on guys, let's get you in. So poor and okay. Let's see how these dip in. So we've got to go to the left on handling and speed balance. It's a little bit difficult. I think we've got to go this way for speed balance. Definitely got to go this way for handling. Downforce, I think, was this way, possibly. Should have done this bit first, but oh well. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll get 4 laps worth. Same tyres, yep, because the weather's going to get back to normal in a bit. So that's fine. Maxi boy, how we doing? Not brilliantly. See where these move. So we want to go right, left, okay. Right, left. There we go. See how that one works out for us. Same tyres again. If you're wondering what I'm doing, basically I was told that the when those green bars come in, you want to go for the one that moves slower. So if this one's moving slower on its way in, you need to go for this side. Apparently, I don't know. That's just what I was told last night. Or was I told the other thing, like you got to go for the faster moving side? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was the slower side, he said. I was pretty tired last night. I still am now. Let's get both these guys in. Let's go check them out. We've got the race trim we need, so we might as well switch them up to qualifying trim. Let's get nice close in. Excellent, great, poor. So let's quickly get to qualifying trim on. So right hand side, left hand side, and we want to go to the right. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep those same tyres, I think. Don't really matter, does it? It's only practice. So, speed balance, we want to go back this way, do we? Yeah, we do. Probably a bit more than that. Handling needs to just... I don't know, we'll give that a go at the handling. It might get us to excellent. You never know. I'm reasonably sure that might do the job. That might be too much, actually. Let's go back to there. I think if we go one more, not quite, is it? That, however, might do the job. Yep, we'll take that. Go on, Max. Be good. Be good. Oh, that speed balance doesn't look good at all. So it'd be speed balance to the right, and the handling to the left, I think it was. I can't remember now. Yeah, handling got to go to the left, speed balance got to go quite a way to the right by the looks of things. We'll give that a crack. A little bit of a sort of other shunt about there. There we go. Let's get these guys sped up. Boom, 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 and boom. Let's get them both back in real quick. We do have super soft tyre knowledge. Get first level qualifying trim. Oh shit. That's the only problem with the speed mod. It just fucking really speeds it out. So we got a great, we got an excellent, and we got a great. I mean, it could be better, but it also could be a lot worse. We won't worry about sending an excellent, great, or good. We can get that fixed up at some point. Didn't do very well, 19th and 20th. But, you know, that wasn't the best qualifying session at all. But I'd say we're at the point where everyone else is starting to really get good, and we're still sort of struggling. Not much we can pick here other than the super softs and qualifying trim. Let's have a look at Florcia's car real quick. The speed balance just needs a little bit less. Top end, I think that might do it. We'll take the ultra softs for obvious reasons, and looks like it's going to be a dry day. Everything else is pretty much fine there. 96%. We could fuck around with it. I don't intend to. So, there we go. Let's get these fuckers out, shall we? So, to send you out, I'm going to do these auto again, I think. Alright, let's get these smashed out. Overheated cold and overheated good is not good at all. I say it's not going to be it's not going to be a good lap for us at all. Ferrucci fastest lap, unsurprisingly, the smug looking bell end. I say I'm not holding much out for this. Not hope. Sartan Kivat, I've still got to go around. We use the same tyres again. You know what? For this one, we'll do a little mess around. Do the mess around, and perhaps we can just tweak it that way a little bit. That might be enough just there to tilt us over to 97% maybe. Who knows? Let's get them both round really quick though. Overheated perfect for both drivers, unfortunately. We look like we're doing okay though. As long as people don't knock us down, we should get 6th and 8th, which is obviously a massive improvement on what we were last time round. And we do get 6th and 8th, so we do get some money come in. We get 155,000. Our 800 odd £1,000 sponsor ran out. After saying that, the Forney's just got pushed down too. We still get our sponsorship bonus. Our last sponsorship ran out, so we've had to go with I basically took the one that paid the most up front. Because it was asking for a 4th place finish, a 5th place finish, and a 2nd place finish. which we're not going to get that often. So I thought we'll take the money up front. It seemed to be the best thing to do. And no Susie Perry. I did ask the mod, Chris, if there was any way of making Susie Perry appear like all the time. He said he could do that, but everyone would be Susie Perry. And I didn't see the issue with that. But anyway, we're going to take the Super Soft and the race trim. Car setup. Ooh, what we got here then? 98%. That little touch was spot on then, really, wasn't it? Tyre choice. Got 22 laps. We could do a one-stopper. I mean, we could technically do a one-stopper on those, but we'll do a one-stopper on these. No, we can't because we haven't got the fuel. Okay. Let's confirm that. We'll just use all of the fuel we can, and we'll just really, really push heavily on these tyres. That's the only thing I can think of doing. Driver strategy, well, tyre wear, attack. We take high engine mode to begin with. We'll go from there. That's all we can do. So Ferrucci, Dixon, Kimball, Hildebrand, and Aleshin leading the front five. Let's get this side so we can see it. Let's zoom in as well. It's really weird. You can't see the driver, so it's like having a ghost driver. Look. But in the fire mod, you can see helmets, so it's a little bit better. You know, we'll do the race like this. It's a little bit different, isn't it? For a lot of you guys, you've never seen it like this. Do it like that. I'm not going to track it around the whole way, but we'll just do it like that. Let's speed it up just a touch. So Deforney's up into 5th. Florsch has dropped down a couple of positions to, well, I'll say Florsch has gone down to 7th now. Let's use these boosts. Let's try to get something here. Maybe get a couple of positions back. 7th and 8th isn't bad at all. James Hinchcliffe has crashed. Doesn't affect us. He was pretty far behind it anyway. Let's get the engines back down to medium. Want to conserve some of this fuel. And we'll come down to push on these tyres. We don't necessarily want to destroy these tyres. Florsch has just crashed. Oh, you fucking... Just took a straight line. It's like... Oh no, I crashed. Fucking... I hate it when my drivers crash. We're going to have to fire her now. And again, Deforney's crashed a few times in the past. We never fired him, did we? Alright, let's zoom back out again. So, I'm really pissed off at Florsch now. I was like, right, we're having a good start. Rossi's crashed as well. So we've had 3 crashes in first 4. Fuck me. That is insane. Hopefully we can get someone ahead of us, like Ferrucci, to crash, you know. That'd be nice. So we've got 5.5 laps of fuel. Okay. We've got 75% in these tyres. We're going to push a little bit harder on these tyres again. Try to get him in a decent position. He is a long way off the pace with Ferrucci's 3 seconds. 3 and a bit seconds. Down to 2.1 seconds now. We'll probably get him to push a little bit on the fuel, but I don't think we should. Oh, fuck it, we will. Go high. Let's use your boost, mate. Do what you can. Get close. There he is. It's right on the tail now. Right on the tail. Ferrucci's using his boost, though, or is that... No, that's Elishin. Ferrucci's gone up a couple of positions. Still, he's there. He's there. He's thinking about taking that 6th place. We need to get a podium this time around because Florsch is gone. We definitely need to get a podium if we want to maintain our position. We've got another... I can't remember how many races we've got left now. 8 more races to go. So we could easily go from being 2nd and dropping right down to being like 9th, which would get us fired. And we don't want that. We don't want to be fired. We want to get to the World Championships. We want to win it. Which, by the way, is going to be the end for this series. Once we've won the World Championship, I might look at doing it, going into fire. Possibly. I haven't really fully decided what we're going to do yet. I may just do it so that the fire mod is stream. I'm not sure. We'll have to look into that one. Have to see what time we have available. Let's come back on this fuel a little bit. We'll keep high on the... keep attacking the tyres. Just need to get him round to probably lap 9. And then we can pull back on the fuel a little bit. Obviously everyone else using Ultra Softs here. We're going to carry on using these Super Softs. Unless of course it starts to rain. It's not. Shame. I like a bit of rain at this point. Let's speed this up just a touch. So Deforney's just got himself up into 6th, having taken Pigo, or Peugeot, whatever his fucking name is. And he's looking like he's on the tail of Aleshin, actually. He's looking like he wants it. Come on, Deforney. You've got to make up for your girlfriend's mistakes. They're not actually in a relationship, by the way. I'm just, you know, I'm hoping for the young couple. Right, so Deforney's there. He's looking at Elishin. He's saying, I want your 5th place. I want your 5th place. Can we do it? Can we do it? We haven't really got the boost to do it. That's the problem. So how much fuel have we got? Have we got enough to go around one more lap? I hope we have, because that would really, really be beneficial to us, because we could then look at going on Ultra Softs. We're going to have to do another pit anyway because of fuels. Because of fuels? Because of fuel. But if we can do that, we could potentially use Ultra Soft for the last 2, which would be rather nice. We'll take it safe. It's worth doing. So let's push this around a little bit more, because we've gone low on the fuel. I don't really want to use up all of our fuel. We will lose positions. It's to be expected. There we go, we're in the pit. Nice safe pit, out in 8th, which isn't brilliant, but what can you do? We'll keep on push for these tyres. We don't want to go attack, do we, really? Wasn't the best pit for us. We did lose a lot of positions. Don't know why we lost so much when we had a decent pit. Perhaps because, you know, we did have to conserve fuel. Maybe I should have brought them in a little bit earlier. Looking at these tyres, we're going to have to take neutral on those. Give it a little bit on the fuel. Right on Frine's tail there. Come on, 40, mate. Don't let him get at best of you. He's only there. He's shit. He's alright, actually. So we've got, what, 9 laps? Yeah, 9 laps to go now. We could really sort of push these tyres, to be fair. And just come in. Probably do the same with the fuel. We could really push it and then just conserve on the last bit. But I'm not too sure how that would work out. We've just taken Frine, so we need to get up to Aleshin and really start challenging him again now. So can he do it? That is the question. Can he do it? Have a sip of tea. Oh, lovely. Lovely cuppa. Let's get a nice bit of overtake going on. Let's use that. Back high and push. Just trying to just do what I can to catch up with the guy without really, really messing myself up. So he's getting further away, isn't he? It's like 3 seconds away now. So we've got 8th right on our tail, I'm assuming. He's not far away, is he? It is starting to rain though. Should we come in? Let's come in now. Let's get this set up to come in now. We'll take these inters. We've got 8 laps remaining, so if we do that, we'll take a balanced. We'll take a balance this time. So we're going to really push to come in, just to try to gain what time we can before changing on to these inters. Peugeot has come in as well by the looks of things. Let's speed up this pit stop. And we've gone out in 8th. We can't do that, but we can do this. So we have just taken Kvyat, or Kvit. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I was told last night, Kvyat, I think it was. Kvyat? I don't know, something like that. We are now back up to 8th. We've got Hawksworth just in front of us. We could probably attack on these tyres. I mean, let's have a look at the tyres we've got. 13 to 15 laps. Yeah, we're just going to attack on these tyres, aren't we? Let's face it. What else would we do in this position but attack? I'll try to keep the excess fuel for now. Actually, no, I won't. Who's that in 8th? Peugeot. He is also on the right tyres. We're back up into 4th now. So that pit stop was probably well timed. Obviously, the guys in front of us are all on inters already. It's not so good for us. It means we're not going to be able to catch up with them. But hopefully, we'll probably be able to keep Peugeot and Aleshin off us. If they continue to battle each other, we can definitely gain a bit of time. Which is the plan here. 4 seconds off Ferrucci in 3rd. You need to stop. No, you're not stopping. You're going to carry on pushing your tyres, mate. Okay. I don't care if you're seeing tyre sort of graining or deg or whatever. You're pushing them, mate. You've got no other option at this point. So the model sort of detail here is not brilliant, but when you look at the fire mod, you can see how good it is. It is pretty fucking astonishing. So we're 4 seconds, 4.5 seconds behind Ferrucci here. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch up with him, but let's have a look at maybe starting to put some overtake into this. I think we've got 5 laps to go. We've got 6.5 laps of fuel, so you never know, might be able to get something out of this. Let's speed it up a little bit though. No, he's definitely getting away from us, isn't he? Absolutely getting away from us. And Hildebrand is catching up with us. No, we're not changing to wets, mate. Stick on the inters. And there is Hildebrand. He has just taken us for 4th place, but we've got it back. We're using our boost. We're going to fucking pull away from the prick. There we go. So 3 laps remaining. And Ferrucci is now 5 seconds away from us. We're not going to catch up with him. We just need to make sure Hildebrand stays behind us at this point. We can probably leave everything on attack and overtake. I was about to say condition looks alright, but the rear wing looks like it's been clipped a couple of times. But we should be able to get ourselves a 4th place finish, which isn't bad at all. This is, of course, hoping that we can keep certain drivers off our tail, like Hildebrand and Aleshin, who are only 2 seconds behind us. Kimmel and Dixon have just switched positions and switched positions again. But Ferrucci is really starting to pull away. He's nearly 5 seconds ahead again now. I was actually hoping that he might have to pit for parts, but I think everyone's got their reliability as high as it will go now, so that's not going to happen. Here we go, get a nice little push. Good thing is though, overall we are, I mean it's too fucking late now, but we are catching up on 1st place. That time here has been going down rather rapidly. I mean, so there are some positives to take from this race. Obviously, Florsch crashing isn't one of them. But yeah, obviously, as I said in the episode, talking about the fire mod, having a look at these models. If you've not checked out what we did on the live stream yet, please do go check it out. It is on the channel, and you'll be able to speak to. I say you'll be able to speak to. You'll be able to hear from the author himself of the fire mod and the ice mod. But we do get a 4th place finish, which isn't bad at all. Florsch. I wish there was a way of fining drivers for shit performance, because, well, I'd like to sort of say to her, look, seriously, what are you doing? I know she's only 19 in the game, 16 in real life, but still, come on. It's not that difficult to drive a car. It's not. I drive buses, they're a pain in the ass to drive. Anyway, let's get this sped up, get this finished with, get everyone round as quickly as possible. There we go. That is the other really good thing about this speed up thing. It's just like once you're at the end, you're a bit stunned, just like bang, bang, bang. 2 seconds instead of like a whole minute. Fantastic. So, not bad, not bad. Maybe someone's fucked up. ahead of us. We can get ourselves a position. Maybe. No, unfortunately not. Pigo does get the fastest lap. Florsch gets 3 points for crashing third. I thought she crashed second, actually. DeFordy's just popped himself up to third place. Florsch dropped down to 8th place. And we are now 4th in the championship. 22 points behind first. Not that I was looking that we were going to get first anyway. There was no chance we could think about getting first for this season. But, yeah, we're as you can see, everyone else is starting to pick their game up. We are 79 points ahead of Curb Agajanian, who are in our predicted position of 8th, or what we said we would finish, to the boss. Oh, I don't know how that means we finished overall. I'm assuming that we've done pretty poorly because of that. Anyway, so I think Florsch would have finished 9th. We would have finished 2nd, effectively. So maybe a 5th or 6th, if we're lucky, depending on how everyone else around us done. As long as we're above 6th, there we go. See, what a fucking guess. All our drivers are improving. Your smoothness and overtaking can't go up any higher. Your feedback can't go any higher. You're doing alright. Happiness is 100%. Marketability's there. Your relationship's gone down. I'm assuming there was a bit of a cock up in the pit. No, it's because she crashed. What am I mind about? It's because she crashed. So yeah, I mean, that's not bad. Considering there was a crash, we're not doing too badly at all. Our next race, if we go have a look once it's finished saving, our next race is Vancouver. This is Vancouver round 3 of 4 for Vancouver. So we've got 4 races in Vancouver and 6 in Phoenix. What a fucking shit season. What a fucking shit season. Oh well. Oh well. We've got another sponsorship ending in the next race, so we should be able to get that. We've got 2 sponsorships ending in the next race, so we should be able to get some money pumped in. We've currently got 5.2 million set aside for next year's car, which is fuck all. Let's have a quick look at the mail. We've got an interview with Susie Perry. Oh, Susie. Florsch crash. Where does the fault lie? I won't blame myself. Don't want to blame the mechanics. Shit. Oh well. It's got Dixon 1, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, guys, that is the end of today's episode. Of course, if you did like today's episode, please do like and subscribe. If you haven't already, check me out on Twitter, check me out on Twitch, and I will see you when I see you. Take care. Bye-bye.